All right, welcome to Smokey's Grime Files. I'm your boy Jurnalist, and on this one, we are wrapping up our coverage of Logan Sama Presents The War Report. This is part 2. Thank you guys for joining me. There will be a playlist of this if you want to watch these in consecutive orders. I did break it up because that is kind of a long time with commentary, so thank you very much for joining me. If you could, please hit that like and subscribe, and let's get into this one. Oh, no, I fucked up. I forgot. We're at exact time seconds.
Dealing with a few people this time. Merlin on production, you can hear exactly what he had to say right now. It's the War Report CD. It's Logan Sama. It's Kiss. Every Monday night, 11 p.m. till 1 p.m.
I don't even want to sound angry, car. Scorcher. I ain't even angry. See, Will's brave. Will. But there's certain other man, it's like they want to be involved. They Frisco. You want to be involved, it's alright. You know, listen, you need to take back to the lab, cause that shit's actually swag. And you can say I got punched in the face. It's actually facts. The limit hurt your feelings. I'll clock through your dirty dealings. And I've warned you already. You done better with Scorcher already for round 2. Of course I'll be ready and waiting. Hey look, Frisco, face it. You're not big, you're basic. And I see you got a whole new click you raid with your kiss ass, trying to get big boss. Through the whole 04, you sent for Wiley. Now I see you on ends with Wiley. I remember what you said about Skepta. Now you two are best friends and Smiley. I'll rain on the shame. He ain't got no place in the game. I'm stating it plain. And all for the sake of the fame, he turned his shame. He ain't got no place in the game. I'm stating it plain. And all for the sake of the fame, he turned his back on his ends, friends, and maybe his name. I laugh when I hear you on a tune with Wretch like Frisco. Waiting the game for the third or fourth time. He lost the plot by the third or fourth line. And now you wanna switch your style up. Two-faced coward, just switch your smile up. You need to realize, Chris, your time's up. You ain't got the hunger, and you ain't getting younger. Look, stick to 9 to 5, cause you won't be rich if you try to rhyme for life. As for flow, this prick ain't rhyming tight as I. We've been here and already done this, I already won this. It was like 04 when I done Frisk. On 966 2 years back, I can see Frisk trying to push tears back, fam. Keep on.
Did Scorcher clash Frisco at some point?
Talking, I don't believe you. That's the problem, I need to. Hey, wait, what? Hey, listen, look, I'm sending for SG and sending for Pepsi. Told the old man fall back, cause I ain't no wolf pack. Keep chatting back, bow to the rules until I make wrong and bow to my tools. You're treading on thin ice. As for second phase of career, seen better days. Why's cause keep getting involved and billing my phone? He ain't on my level, I'm sending him home. It's time that I sweep the game up. Rules trying to clash to keep his name up, but he ain't a fly boy, he ain't got nothing on my boy. Scratchy ain't the best white boy. Look, people, let's get real. His album dropped in 2003 and it's still trying to beg for his next big deal. But Will, you've come to the end of the hill. After countless finals, countless rivals, you lost your crown and your title, and you were signed to. I hate to break the news. See, Roddy, I ain't never seen no team as fake as you, so don't kid yourself. When your album hit the shelf, I felt ashamed for you. Cause when I was in school, I used to take your crew. But apart from Roscoe, who else made it through? Your team's the biggest joke, and who's been on the roads apart from Rico, Trim, and Roach? You're a bag of mugs, trying to front like a bag of tugs. Oh yeah. And as for Jammer, you ain't no gangster rapper. Fall back or I might have to stab ya. And I ain't gonna warn you 2 times, cause we ain't worth more than 2 lines. Look, real talk, if we had beef, I'd just break your jaw a few times. Cause you ain't the type to war and shoot nines.
Wiley came with the track Flyboy, sampling Merkston.
I have respect for Scorcher. He is a quality artist, but he's just not bringing it to me. He do enough to be like, oh, you ain't washed that nigga. But it's not like he do enough to be like, he washed you. But he washed that nigga Dappy, though. So I've seen him wash a nigga before. But Dappy just came out with such fuckery. A 3rd grader could have washed that nigga after that, honestly. A nigga playing White Noise on the record would have washed Dappy on that one record. Outside of that, you can't wash Dappy. You're going to have to really rap. But that Tarzan 2, shit. I'm trying to tell you, most niggas will watch that nigga on that. Oh, I hate that fucking record.
In that, he made the statement that Scratchy was the best white MC. And also back in the movement, Devlin had something to say about that. Devilish on the refix of the extra rhythm from Rapid. This is his dub that I played on that week on the show.
Yeah. Stevie Z. Big up William. Yeah, like every couple of years you have to send for someone new because your career's dying out or something. I didn't even want to do the tune because I know it's exactly what you want me to do. Now it's gone too far. I had to start showing levels. Big up Will. Wiley. Like outtakers. Come try me on Grime. Yeah. William, you're a tip fade like silicon. Sniff's got to your brain cells and it's killing them. You bang girls that are 15. I'm only 17 and I still would.
What? Are we just being hyperbolic right now, or are we living true accusations? What the fuck?
Come try me on Grime. Yeah. William, you're a tip fade like silicon. Sniff's got to your brain cells and it's killing them. You bang girls that are 15. I'm only 17 and I still wouldn't do that. Your career's dead like Biggie and Tupac. I'm dirty, my career's flying. You're nearly 30 and you're still trying. Now that's 2 albums that nobody's buying. You used to say 38. Nowadays you're about 38. I can't knock you.
Yo, this nigga head.
Nobody's buying. You used to say 38. Nowadays you're about 38. I can't knock your work rate, but I'm 10 years younger and you'll still get murked, mate. She's 10 and you raped on the first date. You're a nonce. And then you don't make peas, you're a ponce. And your career's dead, so you sent for the movement to see the response. You're dead, so you had to send for us. Cause you know the movements and the limelight. Best know that your career depends on us. You can never try ending us. You asked to be in the movement, trying to beg friends of us. We couldn't let a snake in the click. That's why William hates like a bitch, and he'll feel the blade in my chip. Fuck it, 10 years younger, Richard up on ya. I'll leave you out in the rain and the thunder. Kids watch your back cause Wiley will bomb ya. I said Wiley will bomb ya. With his eyes bright red and his nose in powder. That's a circle you just ain't getting out of. Your body's rotten by the time that he found ya. I've got lines to astound ya. And yeah, you chat shit like you're up with the gods. Now you're in Romford sucking on cocks. When 10 OT man come with the Glocks. What you gonna do when it pops you cock? You chat shit but you're still in the bits. I just think William got his A3 sucking on dicks. It's like prostitution was the last solution, so we tried.
What's an A3? I don't know how one receives an A3 or what it was for, but please let me know.
Will tries to hide it, but if you see a cock then it ride it, get down and shine it, and I don't advise it. But still William just denies it. He sees an arse and he jumps inside it. I don't know what his game is, fascinated with an anus. Come through me and get strapped with the flamers. We'll shoot you 10 times, then you'll be famous. And off mark, keep him. OT wormed out the weakling, sire issue I'm exceeding. It's the truth that I'm speaking. I heard you and Trim's got a beefing. It's not a beefing, cause Trim swings one time, you're left bleeding. Mark, stop dreaming. You wanna come to Dagenham, get left on London this evening. Mug, how can a pussy make a tune called Gangsters? Talking about you move peas like bankers. Left on London this evening. Mug, how can a pussy make a tune called Gangsters? Talking. You wanna come to Dagenham, get left on London this evening. Mug, how can a pussy make a tune called Gangsters? Talking about you move peas like bankers. Let me say this slow and clear. Say one word about my mum and I'll shank us. And William, no I'm not stupid, I knew you want me to do this, but now it's gone too far.
William is they're just taking the piss out of Wiley with this William shit, right? What's going on with this? This nigga's name is Kylie, right?
Didn't write this, I would've gone mad and put a bomb in your car. You ain't blown but you think you're a star. You're just mediocre, you ain't on par. Acting like we can't find where you are. Come through me and lights with a strap in the car. And William, call it a day. Every day your chance to blow's falling away. You're bonded, we'll catch a tool in the face. Don't care if Will's got a tool in the waist. And now you won't blow like Dylan, you counterfeit villain. If he's not pilling, he's sniffing lines of crushed up penicillin. Still William, he don't care what he's sniffing. So you got 50 G's and spent it. Are you demented? Will so old, he's been around since radar was first invented. I said he's shit and I seriously meant it. I remember that time in ministry. Pull me away and told me fuck Dogsy. What do you think, that I'm just like Blake? I'm real, not fake. OT to the grave. It was OT that gave me my name. Pay me the way, so that's where I remain. If it weren't for Reese, I'd be out in the rain. Yeah, he took me from the streets to the stage. To the stage.
To the
bye
stage.
bye, Will.
To the stage. To the.
Yeah. It's the movement 2006. Outtakers. See you later, William.
This is the type of, when you guys have been pumping Devlin to me, at least, this is the type of Devlin that I'm expecting to hear. Quality. Not saying the other stuff I wasn't hearing was quality, but like the calm demeanor of the fire in the booth, even though like he's gassed, but it's just not. Doesn't have that poignance to it. Like when I hear him on this or the other record, where I'm just like, oh yeah, that nigga tapped in now. He's tapped in. So I guess maybe that other one just didn't speak to me, but everything else I've been hearing after that, I'm like, okay, like I'm getting it a little bit more. But that first one, I was like, it's a little light, it's a little light. This one, he's talking shit. I like this. And if he's just lying, it's some good lies. But if these are real accusations, what the fuck, man?
The movement were in full effect that week on the show. Rex 3-2 jumping on a new beat from Scorcher. This is called Metaphorically Speaking. It's Logan Sama, it's the War Report official CD. Make sure you keep your ears and mind
Hey,
open.
Scorcher, this beat's cold, yeah? So I'm gonna duppy this Wiley you, yeah? Hey, Wiley, you listening? I'm Destiny's child, yeah? And you still couldn't say my name. The writing's on the wall. You're a washed-up Pokemon. You will never evolve. I'm too metaphorical, blood. You can be the king of grime. I'm the king of kings. Understand that? Look, Wiley, you're a shit version of Jay. 2K was your last opportunity. Still, you continue to tread on. Look, Wiley, you're a shit version of Jay. 2K was your...
Now, when he says you're a shit version of Jay, that's my Jay, right?
Understand that? Look, Wiley, you're a shit version of Jay. 2K was your last opportunity, still you continue to tread on thin ice. By this time the fire's beneath you, prick. Only liars believe your shit, your shit. That's what we think in my end. It's your time when your long road to success just ended in my lens. I don't mind using Will as the target, then taking Danny's wheel, I won't breeze. I like carnage. I shine on vinyls without varnish. And every boy and boy better know, better go get a flow or don't get involved. You're meant for some...
See? Why y'all didn't put me on this earlier? Where are the wretch sins? That's the wretch I'm looking for. That's the wretch I've been... Talk to niggas crazy. Stop telling niggas greatness. I want you to talk a little bit more grease. That's what I've been waiting for. This nigga said, and every nigga in BBK, boy better know, go get a flow. Oh, this nigga talking grease. I love it. I've not heard this before. This is the wretch I've been looking for. Where's this nigga been at? I want more of this.
Then Will as the target, then taking Danny's wheel, I won't breeze. I like carnage. I shine on vinyls without varnish. And every boy and boy better know, better go get a flow or don't get involved. You're meant for some hope. I'm Sway, you're Pirelli. I'm Kane, the danger mouse. But when the flame is out, Will will be giving up food like there ain't a drought. You're not saying my name like I ain't about. Or P's got you that shook. On Lord on the mics, you swear out to green. Kane knows my out to B, believe you got outclassed. Will, you'll be on top for as long as the drought lasts. And you don't want to see me by line. Why not? Can't bang bang will turn your yard into the lighthouse. Yeah, you ain't fly cause you smoke through white clouds. I could have been in jail from 99 to 2006. Come out, you still be shouting on me. The label's been doubting you since.
Yeah, talk that shit.
Into the lighthouse. Yeah, you ain't fly cause you smoke through white clouds. I could have been in jail from 99 to 2006. Come out, you still be shouting on me. The label's been doubting you since. You treaded on thin ice, real, then it caved in. Second phase, you got weighed in. They must have tunneled your vision, how you came back humble as kittens. Yeah, and SC boy, keep the daughter away from my sexy boy. This ain't gonna stop with threats, rude boy. I'm a dangerous guy, when I let the stainers fly, I'll leave you on fire. Maybe now you can stay with night, seeing as you ate all the pie. And it's strange, why smooth phasing me while you went away for a year and let them have K for a year. Then went away for another year, let them have sway for the other year. Real, if I was you, I would be wasting another year. Or you just won't see hype, unless you're under 18 like most your type. Car will, you begin, or you just won't see hype, unless you're under 18 like most your type. Car will, you be getting dudes like most your life. The movement's in full control, hold the wheel, and when we hit that full contact, we'll leave you missing as usual. But I bet you turn up to your funeral. You have to understand the links are too strong, chain gang. The movement, we are not flopping. Wiley, I'm way too lyrical for you, I'm over your head, bruv. Yeah, you can't touch me on the road, you can't even touch me in a song. You got no emotion, you're like a robot, you're like an android. Blood, it's time you went home, blood. Real talk, yeah? Cause that was, you see that there? That was so easy. Yeah, I'm super lyrical for you, blood. You're super minuscule. Blood, Wiley, behave yourself, you know? Behave yourself.
Yes. It's not even the craziest. It's just because I've not heard him talk to niggas like this. He always be sunning niggas. I want you to disrespect niggas. This is disrespect. It is my favorite. It's prime. I love it. It's peak. Where are these? I want more wretch like this. Damn it. Disrespectful wretches. I knew I'd like that nigga. I knew it. You could go back. Where I was just upset. Just, oh, he's so nice, but he's just, this humble shit. That nigga, he pushed the pause on that humble button and said, hold on, let me go talk to a nigga real quick. They forgot I was outside. You just think a nigga nice with these words. I got $20 word and $100 ass whooping for your ass. Stop playing with me. Oh, this nigga. Hey, shout out to Wretch, man. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Revolver repping for Cold Blooded got involved as well. It was a rapid succession of tracks going at Wiley that week. This one on the...
Jesus Christ. Everybody's on this nigga's head. Now, how many of these people do I actually say I'm Wiley? Tell me how many niggas did I actually have to respond to outside of the movement? Because I know that every nigga in the movement deserves a response. You go, even Scorcher does enough that you're going to have to either keep disrespecting him like you did, where it's like, hey, yo, respect for coming outside to get your ass whipped. Like, oh, that's, Jesus. So outside of the movement, who does he really have to respond to?
On the track, Way Down the Road, produced by Scorcher. He had a lot of stuff to say.
Why Scorcher giving everybody beats? That nigga Scorcher be at the corner shop buying some motherfucking bullshit, a little bounty, and a quick little motherfucking, what you gonna get with a bounty? And a bag of Doritos and some Cheetos just to have something. Hear a nigga talking crazy about like, what you say about Wiley? You need a beat? I give you a beat right now. You gonna send that shit over to Logan? Cool, nigga. I send you a whole little beat pack.
So listen to that.
So this is another question I have. How come did nobody punch Scorcher in the motherfucking chest and drag his knuckleheaded ass to the studio and not let him do nothing else besides make beats? Because when I hear some of these beats from back in the day, and from my understanding, he don't really make beats like that no more. And his beats didn't really come out on vinyl and shit or like CD or digitally. Like they're just lost to the fucking ether. Why didn't we, as friends, why didn't we jump this nigga and tie him to a fucking NPC? Because you guys, if you've been watching the fucking Grime Files, you know I'm not always a fan of some of the older Grime production. But it seems like whenever I hear these nigga Scorcher's beats, like on any of the sets I was doing early on, or just like right now, I hear a Scorcher beat, I'm like, this shit it's still fire. It's still fire. It's just it's very simple, this one. But this is one of those, like, if you're nice and you know how to really develop a pocket, it's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly. This is a great bed. This is a great bed of music. We should have punched Scorcher in the chest and dragged his knucklehead ass to the studio. That's what we should have did. I promise you. What? God damn it. Nigga, you was not made for the Rhodes. You was made for the goddamn Rhodes piano. Shit. Damn. Imagine. This nigga spent all his time in the studio making beats. Now, if he's still making beats and none of this shit matters that I'm talking about, then where the fuck can I go get some Scorcher beats? Because I'm trying to hear what that shit sound like now. But if he did stop making beats and everything I said is correct, we should have jumped his ass as friends and took him to the studio.
To say so, listen to that.
Hey. Yeah, what is this beat?
Shit, alright, listen. Look. Alright, he's sending, can't stop sending. Lucky they never jumped onto ending. 3-3-3, I was raving with Langman. Took over the Raven, I was only with Temin. Look, raving and raving, couldn't stop raving. Couple of my man, my holding and hating. Jumped to the stage after patiently waiting. Jumped to the stage and then started waiting. Wiley triple jump backwards to the stage after that. All I heard was constant praying. Reading music on road was insane. Nothing, now be like spraying. I make him stay in his house, have to have a day. Calling out names, what game is he playing? But it all comes to my amusement. Because Wiley, he got air from the movement. Wiley's vexed, he weren't involved in recruitment. Rang up Scorcher and got air from the movement. Need to mind cold-blooded in the movement. Before I make one cold-blooded movement, leaving the floor with absolutely no movement. I think that you're a joker, you man. And I'll be in the dots of a girl looking nice. For you to have to go back in your life. Boy better know that I'm slewing Wiley. Boy better know he ain't got a lane. Boy better know that he's just some boy. Boy better know he'll get killed off the lead. Boy better know that he's just some fool. Boy better know he can go on and go on in. Boy better know that I'll walk on a tool. Boy better know he'll get killed off the lead. I got man that'll wrap him up in the stage. Reach next rave looking for Wiley's face. Man that'll roll deep in the stage. The knife will go in so deep to behave. I got man that'll tell you that they pumped it. Stabbing up 16 times just to show that he's wanted. Stab Wiley, show that he's wanted. You're pushing a whip, bro, make sure you fully pumped. Man on ninjas that'll ride up in Tesco's. Catch your way slipping up where the brick goes. Rain on man, watch where the rest goes. Take them out, we'll spin out Tesco's. I'm in North London with no vest, bro. Got a problem, come then let's go. But don't worry, I'll take no. Same way that you took no on the phone. Alright, about up and coming. When I come in, you'll be up and running. I'll be like, where is he on a done him? You'll be like, yeah, blood, that's him running. In beef, he's like, I'm coming. Reading his house, Fruit Loops, basing and drumming. I'll find his yard and watch when I come in. Kick man in the side of his head while he's bunning. Got a test revolver, I'm the best revolver. There's no next revolver. Try test revolver, get your chest flung over. Best bring over, look, I'm best hung over, then address this over. The best one made on the best cook made on the best go gave. There's no next one made. Test it, raising a check.
As I've been recently practicing as one does. You guys will write whatever verse you have initially at that one beat. And then that's where you learn the different pauses, breaks, and stuff of how you're going to say it. But then that one verse, if you know all the words to it, can now be used on any grime beat essentially, because it's they're all at the 140 essentially. 140, 144. So, like, in that range, you could kind of flip any verse onto any beat. And now with a better understanding of this, because I've been practicing it. Actually, that's what I've never done before, where I just started playing different beats, but rapping the same sections I had over the different beats to find a better beat for what I had already come up with. And then, like, maybe 10 beats later, I'm like, okay, this is what you niggas be doing. So it kind of clicked. So when I'm hearing this now, I'm like, the beat is good, the verse is good, but they don't particularly work that great together. He feels like he's either in front of the beat, so he's rapping past the beat right now. That's what he's doing right now. The only time I really felt like his flow was in pace is when he was doing that revolver scheme. That revolver scheme is crazy too. But that's when he's in pace with the beat. And then the other time he's just behind it. It's just not right. It just isn't, there's not a marriage between them. It feels like there's still a separation. And I feel like I now, like, maybe he didn't write that shit to that. Like, he just wrote it. And then, because again, this is not how I write. I write to a beat. So maybe he wrote his a cappella or just straight up wrote it. And then because he's done it enough, he now knows how to just rap whatever he writes on top of these beats. But sometimes, again, every verse you write may not fit perfectly on that beat. Though you may be able to say it technically in time with the beat, it may not be the best beat with that verse. And that's something I'm really starting to understand as I'm practicing this shit. Because I'm just like, what the fuck are these niggas doing? How is this even possible? Because again, but my shit, a minute and 37 seconds in, if we count microseconds, the word I've written in that microsecond has to be there. It can't be used on no other song or none of that shit. So doing this shit now, I'm like, what the fuck? And that's said all this to say, that's what I feel when I'm hearing this fucking one. That's why I'm like, I'm not enjoying this one that much. I think it could be better.
Just get blazing, your face get shaved, you try get brave on a bitch revolver.
After a volley of dubs aimed at him that week, we came back with a brand new track from Wiley. They'd recorded that day. This one's 6 minutes long, and he had a lot of stuff to say on it. Caused a lot of controversy. Things got heated as well.
Controversy.
For yourselves exactly what happened.
Yo, this is Esquire right now. I know everyone's wondering, like, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? Aye, no one can tell me what to say, so shut up. Yo, you could have been a bad man, gunman, drug man, road man, can't get a stripe off me. And if we're in beef and I sight you and we start tussling, you won't get a knife off me. What to say, so shut up. Yo, you could have been a bad man, gunman, drug man, road man, can't get a stripe off me. And if we're in beef and I sight you and we start tussling, you won't get a knife off me. Thought that you drawed my ting, but she's your ting. Prick tried to get hype off me. And one thing that makes me laugh, this boy's fronting cause he loves 90 on me. But I'm a fly B, I roll in E3. I was hiring cars when I was 16. Roman is me, forget M-E or G-A.
What does he mean he was hiring cars when he was just 16? I don't understand this lifestyle. I grew up in the country. So explain this to me. The fuck, how do you hire a car at 16? What do you do? Fuck you doing at 16? You got that? Latter half of my 16, I seen some, okay, nigga, I could hire a car kind of money. But that first half of 16? Nigga, I didn't know which way was up. How you just, don't make no sense to me.
Tried to get hype off me. And one thing that makes me laugh, this boy's fronting cause he loves 90 on me. But I'm a fly B, I roll in E3. I was hiring cars when I was 16. Roman is me, forget M-E or G-H-E. They couldn't touch me if I had a bad week. The movement is weak. There ain't no pain in the camp. Everybody's so happy, not me, not the rest of the scene. Pretend like everything in life's rosy. I'm a fly B, I roll in E3. I was hiring cars when I was 16. Roman is me, forget M-E or G-H-E. They couldn't touch me if I had a bad week. The movement is weak. There ain't no pain in the camp. Everybody's so happy, not me, not the rest of the scene. pretend like everything in life's rosy. Don't get cozy. I got guts, got glory. Where's Wiley? He's recording with Rory. When I'm on Tory, know it's another story. The crowd there roaring, ticket sales are soaring. Rory, know I got it locked down, had beef for several mornings, and they want East beef. And if you saw me at East Street, don't be surprised. I'm a young Beckham.
The crazy thing is, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be sharing my journey because I've been doing this with y'all. I feel like I'm proselytizing right now. Definitely not though. Again, because you guys know I be doing the freestyles and shit. So like I really be like analyzing these. Like it's really like school for me. So I wrote one earlier to what's this dude's name? Like Loomis or some shit like that? Or Limbs? Some shit like or Limmers or some shit like that. But I wrote one to his fucking beat earlier. And the way I structured it, I was like it just felt natural to repeat, like call it a hook, but it's really not a hook. It's just really more so we're repeating these bars. It's just kind of nice. Like it just didn't feel like a hook. Like even though it kind of sounds like one. Like if we had to call it a thing, we'd call it a hook. However, when I did it, I was just like, is this like proper? Is this kind of like what we're doing? And then just by happenstance, we're here. We're doing this reaction. We're checking this out. And Wiley just did exactly what I did. Repeats his little, it's a chant, it's a hook, it's a, nigga, these bars is nice, so you gonna hear them twice. It's one of those. So it just, to me, it just confirms, like, okay, I'm having the proper thinking in these structures, because that's, again, kind of like how I broke down how to, like, write other songs, is I kind of understood the structures first, and then once you understand the structures, you just try and build them yourself with the things that work best with what you do, and then it just kind of works that way. Even like, so man, my audio was messed up. I did the Esco Wise edit, but the audio was fucked up. And in the Esco Wise edit, I realized that, oh yeah, it is Esco with that whack MC, that's you, that's me. I was like, I like that. And then I'm like, shit, those type of concepts they're a language that's allowed to be shared amongst the scene. So like if you come up with a spicy one, you could do the that's me, that's you type shit. So I was like, I want one of those. So then I did one of those. And I was like, that shit hard. So that's why I'm like, man, it's a lot lining up that I'm just like, okay, it's starting to come together. It's starting to come together.
Down had beef for several mornings, and they want East beef. And if you saw me at East Street, don't be surprised. I'm a young Beckham, you must have heard surely. I rap for the street kids purely because I was one of you. I'm still one of you. Me against 20 might have to be a runner too. And this is me, it's not a thing, I'm a gunner too. I've got your girl in the back of a Hummer too. It was this summer too. Don't make me run at you, waving my gun at you, crying to my mum and your mum, cause I...
Was the Hummers big in the UK? Them tiny ass streets? Y'all had Hummers? Y'all must have hated them niggas. Oh my God, a Hummer in the UK just is mental. Just hogging the road. Jesus.
I came and dumped you. It's Esky boy. Are you listening to this boy? He's saying that he shots brand cocaine and ringers, he's lying. I'm much bigger than
Are ringers pills? I don't know what ringers are.
kids Air Max, so you mad. Man's been busting Air Max from a long time. And right now I can't see lethal dogs or sharp. Not on my level, nah. And we all know that you are harder to market than me. And I don't even turn up. And there's not a boy in your camp who I wouldn't say suck your mum to. Shut ya, man. Yo, I studied Kane, I don't need to study you. If I was a coke addict, I wouldn't be better than you. When I spit bars, I worry you. Put the pressure on and I sure did hurry you. Defend your cap like the others do. I'm still too much, no chungash when I cuddle you. He's a wanker, call him W. Beef against shoes, put the thing down, I will belt buckle you. Think that I won't bare knuckle you. I spit bars like as soon as I put cutting you. Get, you know that I'm four-wheel trucking you. The whole movement just run out of luck and you just sunk. Do a heavy dub over dubbing you. You're judging me, so it's time I start judging you. I will come through right shoulder barge you. If you was at the top, I just flew past you. Run up on the movement laughing. Fuck it, Justin's wife's got a bucket. Fuck it, not none of you could chuck it. Fuck it, salute anybody in the family. Fuck it, run up on the movement laughing. Fuck it, Justin's wife.
This is... didn't Skepta do one of these in his Wiley flow? Not Skepta, Stormzy. Stormzy did this scheme flip in his Wiley flow song, right? Yeah, he sure did. He sure did. All the parts I really like from that song, this is how... Oh, yeah, I see why a lot of niggas don't like that nigga. Because it's easy to take away from that nigga once you know, like, where the pieces come from. Because then you're just like, well, it wasn't that fancy. Because now that I know these things, I'm just like, well, Stormzy, do I even really like this nigga like that? Like, he's nice, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the nigga whack by any means. But the parts that really make me really fuck with certain songs, I'm like, nigga, that's that man's, that's my man shit. I feel like a Tiny Temper right now. What the fuck? That's my man Josh shit. We ain't giving it up. But I don't know. I could just be being extra. But yeah, I like this fucking concept too. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Run up on the movement laughing, fuck it. Justin's wife's got a bucket, fuck it. Not none of you could chuck it, fuck it. Salute anybody in the family, fuck it. Run up on the movement laughing, fuck it. Justin's wife's got a bucket, fuck it. Not one of you could chuck it, fuck it. Salute anybody in the family, fuck it. Fuck it, this bullet right here, you can't duck it. Chatterbox niggas get tucked in, fuck it. I could show you about spending £1, got a brand new leg, it's been tested, I can trust it. Even if you had a leg, just wouldn't bust it. Your friend got killed in your face and you ain't done justice. Revenge is a must. If you was gonna bust,
who got killed in front of who? What happened? What? That nigga's being disrespectful.
get tucked in, fuck it. I could show you about spending £1, got a brand new leg, it's been tested, I can trust it. Even if you had a leg, just wouldn't bust it. Your friend got killed in your face and you ain't done justice. Revenge is a must. If you was gonna bust, your chance passed and you missed it. Last 3 dubs hit the movement and crushed it. So I'm on the stage and I rushed it, I've sussed it. Must be the same old kid in a dinner hall, primary, eating apple crumble and custard. I got it in me, I'm raging, fuck it. Ran up on Scorcher's ting and I fucked it. Tried to deny it's your new girl, fuck it. Just tell the truth, you love Lady Night, I let go. Long time when Karim fucked it. My hair needed weight.
You know Lady Night don't. We've seen her. That's how you spell that, right? Is this the right one? No, that's a white girl. That's for sure not gonna be it. I was fortunate enough to get to meet Lady Night, Flicker. Okay, so let me know if this is Lady Night. Back to the regularly scheduled program.
Waves and so I brushed it. Whoever had a dream in the game and failed, I'm so sorry that I came along and I crushed it. I've never had a rape charge, underrate they charge. He's not a rapist, case he didn't bust it. Sorry that I came along and I crushed it. I've never had a rape charge, underrate they charge. He's not a rapist, case he didn't bust it.
Oh, I'm just confirming the bars just to make sure I'm not tripping. Never had a grape charge or an underage grape charge. He's not a grapist, just in case you didn't bust it. So I ain't been charged with none of the shit them niggas is talking about. I'm not that, just in case you didn't get it. That's what he's saying right here. Please confirm.
So it go a long time when Karim fucked it. My hair needed waves and so I brushed it. Whoever had a dream in the game and failed, I'm so sorry that I came along and I crushed it. I've never had a rape charge, underrate they charge. He's not a rapist, case he didn't bust it. And they say I love young girls, but I'm on road jamming that Roman. Fuck yeah, you think I'ma just come you? And they say I love young girls, but I'm on road jamming that Roman. Fuck yeah, you think I'ma just come you?
They say I like young girls, but I'm out on the road coming down Roman. Fuck it, what?
Bust it. And they say I love young girls, but I'm on road jamming that Roman. Fuck yeah.
Say I like one girl, but I'm jamming away.
Yeah, you think I'ma just come you? It's obvious you're not a bask on you. Me and Munson have got history from they charge. He's not a rapist, case he didn't bust it. And they say I love young girls, but I'm on road jamming that Roman. Fuck yeah.
On road jamming down Roman. That's not you're not addressing it. Unless you're saying that because you said you don't have any of those charges, that you're just like an 18 and ups. And yeah, okay, well, fuck it, nigga. You like a young bird, 18 and up, nigga. That's legal. You do your business. If that's what he's saying, then all right, yeah, cool. We don't have to address it. But if not, that is just a terrible transition from addressing the situation to bringing up another situation that seems like it's going to be addressed to then not addressing that shit and just saying, fuck it.
You think I'ma just come you? It's obvious you're not a bask on you. Me and Munson have got history, so when you wanna talk on his behalf, I'll put you on mute. I've got more guts, Munson with a shoot. He'll only shot weed, that's not a bad thing, but you can't be better than me, you're all acting. My last messy, I'll rain on you, not spraying in the roof. I'm raising the roof and the dance can't hold me like flirt. You fool, if I had my way, I'll be murking you all. Bunch of fake niggas don't roll with a tool. When he got stabbed, I'll still on the wall. I'm like God, you cool for a rise, give it once, give it twice. I watch a nigga still fool. I ain't Dylan Mills, but I stand up tall. Yo, it's the paper boy, I'm in effect directly be swimming the movement, live on the set, correct me, trimming the movement. Hype on the set, are you aware you could lose your life on the set? It's alright. I got no attachments or sisters, mums or wives on the set. I'm alone when I'm riding the mic, and I bet before I finish volume 5, I'll be the best. Rip off an SR for any boy chest. That was practice hours when I did nothing less. Now I'm so much better, expect nothing less than 8 shotgun shells in the chest. Tile, I'm bigger than your wifey's breast. I'm so familiar with your wifey's breast. I'm peaking. This ain't no Grime test. It's more like an MC, don't try me test. Sex is better when it's served on a plate. Not 6 man hassling a girl on the day. I got the world in my plate. You girls on the loose. When I was down, them man laughed in my face. But now I'm back swinging. Smart in the game, hard in the game. I fight darts in the game. And if you don't like what I'm saying, don't take part in the game. Roll deep and boy better know, and boy better know I got the boy better draw. This one up, you know the boy's got a better flow than the average boy from the boy better rolls. Come to a boy better know show and I will show you the power of boy better know. Please don't think I don't do it for the fam. Janae, Aisha and Dre better know. On the road to this beef and it gets on top, then Jason, Roy and McQuay better know. Run up on the stage like boy better know. Crowd of people who make noise when I flow. From me this man show, I'm like, boy get a show. I'll spray you up and say boy better know. Rah, this is the bad man flow. If you didn't know original bad man I flow. Yo, Esky boy, I told them.
That's how you do it. That's another good one.
Niggas, stop watching Smack DVD, you know. Please don't watch Smack DVD, because it clouds your judgment. You can't hear me, you're still watching Smack DVD about the movements like D-Block. Why are you like D-Block? You're from England, you batty. Who are these pricks meant to be really though? D-Block. What is that about? What's this Biggie and Pac business like? What is that? A man saying like I am pushing 30. Blood, you know the only thing man's pushing is the level up into the sky, blood. And you know, if Bashy said...
Yo, that's how you know you a nice old nigga. In a young man's game, I should say. Because even at the time, even if niggas almost pushing 30, he's still nice enough that he's warned niggas in high school. This shit is a Japanese anime. Grown ass man warned a nigga in high school. These niggas can't even buy cigarettes. Got real major beef with a grown ass man. This shit is big. Ah, these niggas wild. Oh, this shit is hilarious. Oh, fuck.
Thing man's pushing is the level up into the sky, blood. And you know, if Bashy said that about your sister, you wouldn't do shit. You're lying, blood. Some batty boy thing. I don't know what's wrong with these youths, you know. About man got stabbed 14 times. Blood, that's not funny. Trying to diss man about man got stabbed, you batty.
As I said, that was one of the biggest weeks on the show. We had about 7 tracks there, all in the space of 30 minutes on the show. A lot of people were locked in around London, around the UK. A lot of people were downloading.
I know a nigga had them beforehand, but just imagine. Nigga sitting at home. He hear a nigga getting off. Like, what? Gets his shit recorded. Fuck it that fast. Within 30 minutes, imagine each nigga sent in their response within 30 minutes like it was a fucking testing hall. Like, nah, I can't even let that shit slide for 10 minutes, my nigga. Here you go. Here you go.
That on the internet, and you just heard it. CD quality for the first time. Absolutely free, brought to you by myself. Right about now, I just want to take a little minute to send my respects and condolences to anyone who's lost anyone in a real war, in real beef on the roads, because it is serious. It's not a joke at the moment. And right now, we're all keeping it musical. We're keeping it competitive. We're keeping the levels high. You're hearing some of the finest lyricists the grime scene has on offer right now. We moved through a hectic week after that Monday night. Things calmed down and we got to the next Monday, and Frisco hit me off with something. He was replying to Scorcher's dub, and he took offence to some of the things he said, some of the things he'd heard said at that live performance, and he was addressing that on this track right now. JME on production. It's a remix of the Mayhem beat. I'm gonna run that for you right now here. Slogan Sama, it's the official War Report CD.
Yo! I turn on my mic. Yeah, cuz. Is this guy stupid? Dumb. You know what? You violated, cuz. You did. You violated, you did. I don't even bring my street drama to the mic. I keep music. And you think you got the cheek to do that? Alright then, cuz. You know what it is now, innit? You know. Let me hear my name again, rude boy. It's Mumsy's cribs I'm coming to, innit? Nah, lie that, man. If I should take back to the lab, you should take simply the best with me. Come on, don't kid me. Simply the best was simply a mess. I was simply box this picnic. You said what you said, now you crossed the line. Done the eye, I will verbally murder this guy. On road, man, never murder this guy. Now
I'm just gonna say, just from the techiness of the flow, I just already fuck with Frisco shit over Scorcher's. However, I respect Scorcher for saying that shit with his chest, but just, his flow ain't techie enough.
he's gonna taking it further with lines. Oh yeah, I got sprayed in my back, but that's nothing to say on the track, so I'm moving to time. And them know what I'm gonna do to this guy, much more than a bruise to the eye. You're losing your mind. Oi, Scorcher, you don't move no why. You wouldn't know what to do with a quarter. Came T-block, that's when Courtney caught ya. Banged in your eye, then you ran for your life. What a prick, watch Frisk get mad with this guy. No, I can't take no more of your lies. I can tell by the look in your eye that you're loose. True say your career took a little boost, but Luke, you ain't papoose or murder mook. It's time Frisco let out the truth. There's certain
It's so fucking strange because I feel like your guys' music scene should be as old as mine to really see that, like, damn, it is fucking just so young. What, fucking hip hop just turned 50 or 55 or some shit? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So what's Grime? Fucking 15 or something? 2002? Okay, now it's 20. So Grime's only 20 years old. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
things you don't bring to the boot, so now I'm gonna punch up on you. If I'm basic, your wasted flows are outdated. All you do is lend and copy. Few years back you tried to lend from Bossy. Now you wanna sound like ghetto. It's time to let go, let the tech blow on a willy. You call my name on radio, but when I phoned your phone, all you said was sorry. That's when I realized you ain't no top shorty. What a punk went jail for 2 months, came out on some hype thing. You better mind what you're writing. You'll get more than a thump, and my young girls will bust your whole head front. I don't care if you team up, blood, we can meet up. Somebody buy Scorcher a new pair of feet. Look at them ones he's wearing a lean up. We know you ain't cheat up. You'll get heat up and beat up, so creep when you see me. We all know you got jacked with your beanie. Then you tried to front in front of your beanie and held couple times in front of your beanie. You ain't greasy, you ain't gonna last. Where was your shank when them guys ran in the yard? Took the key for your bike and car. Try buy back your things and got barred. Trust me, where was
What happened? Who ran up in the what? Somebody's I need the details. I need the details. I wish it was young niggas too. There'd be video footage and shit too. But I just need the details. Somebody please tell me what the fuck happened with this motherfucking Scorcher and his motorcycle and his car, goddamn.
Luke Skywalker when them man there in your yard and took your key for your bike and your car. Come on, Tayo. Where was your shank when you got pied up in front of your gal? Tayo, I got your things taken. Kalashi. I came in a game for a piece of the pie. Now Scorcher wants to grief and hype, so I move show just like a beef in the night. But it's all good, it's the war that I like, so run on by. Oh, come on, Ty, we all know you don't come on by. I'm strapped up, so come on, try. We can do this in your ends. Oh yeah, you're not allowed there. Heard your band from M9, set foot there and they get clapped 10 times. I said to myself, look, done with the hype. Let me fall back, devote my time to my rhyme. Now it's boy, better know my team where they're inting. I don't know what Scorcher's thinking, but I swear, cuz stop all the batty boy winking. I got 16 bars that will certainly sink him. And that's it, man. I ain't even coming back again, car. The next time it's just comes and noses, innit? Like, I ain't on all your bad boy poses. Done the bad boy poses. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to keep it lyrical, I did, like, but like, this guy just thinks he's, I don't know who he thinks he is, bro. Leader of North. Is this guy dumb? Nobody knows you in North. We're from Bush Hill Park, cuz. Bush Hill Park. I ain't even heard of Bush Hill Park until like 05, 04. You know what I'm saying? And like, what do you mean I turned my back on my friends and my ends? Blood, I am the ends. I'm in the ends all the time. Everyone from my ends knows me, cuz. Like, where are you from? You just popped up from anywhere and then you're shouting north this, north that. Like, come on, bro, do your thing in it, but you're not ready for me, blood. I'm too, like, heavy for you. Just know yourself, innit? Car, it's so long you're talking about things you don't know nothing about. And I will just directly box off your whole face front for you.
Later on that night on the show, I had a last-minute text at about 1:45 with a message saying a CD had been dropped off for me downstairs. It was from God's Gift, and a lot of people have been waiting for him to say something in response to the Scorcher track.
Cheers!
This is what he came back with.
North, south, east and west. HMP. I ain't bang your door. I swear on the end of the night. Bang your trust me. Rude boy. Aye. All this war report. Some dickhead. I told you
street MCs how many times? Bang your doors. I don't war on a mic. Just, you know me. War on the street, bang, bang, certified. This ain't gonna be a lyrical war. I'm only doing this once. When I war, I only do it with guns. I don't lyrically war, especially with chunks. So that's why I'm only doing this once. Cause I ain't like none of them guys that pull stunts. Cause I pull snubs, it's all off pop. I ain't just an MC, and I ain't no cunt. I bang guys and young guys just like lump. I ain't been around cause I've been grinding for months. White and brown, I don't waste time with a skull. I want dough, so I'm billing lines in the cunt. Boy, better know that I got a 9 in my fronts. Or a special car like I dump. It bangs hard, breaks black slam dunks.
Imagine if Busta Rhymes did Grime. God, it'd be long for niggas. This nigga reminds me of him.
Some damn dunce. I swear down this nerd's hype. He tried to say Roman, but can't even pronounce his words right. He might have got his first time, but it took how many takes to get his first time? But I ain't hating your work, I ain't just saying that you didn't do the whole thing the first time. But me now, I'm work mine, and it's a long fact that I burn tracks like a dirt bike. And I don't tell no lies. I'm a road guy, and I love living this road life. But Scorcher tells the most lies. He don't know Bobby Brown, he don't know Snow White. Scorcher's not a road guy. He might have been in prison, but don't listen to this nerd's lies. He don't know what the road's like, cause if he did, he would know that in Rome would be murder guys. He don't know what doing dirt's like. He's never put in no work, and he ain't never murdered guys. He really was one of the worst guys. He ain't the type. He reminds me of one of them church guys. He don't know what both like, and he dissed Roman that I know gets you no stripes. I bet you're gonna send me home. This little match, you all stab you with your own knife. Gives the name, but I used to be Pepsi. I've never played with whoever disrespects me. I ain't saying you better not test me, but I'm saying when they do to me what they do to Esky. And if man think I'm just talking less, cause I ain't in a no-name calling, you get me. I'll put my index on the trigger like the text. And I don't mean dex when I say I've got techniques. I swear cause I can lift up a next G. Next one's 10 for a yard on the next street. So I didn't think you would test me, but I know that you didn't think you would hear me the next week. But you are, cause I'm far from them MCs on DVDs and art documentaries. The whole game represents me. I started this, but you wanna go against me. Chatting back mouth, your tools don't impress me. I've been bored before and it don't affect me. So Scorcher, none of your bars don't stress me. I can't take it to heart cause you're just the next week. And you might wanna test me, but I won't give you the honor, so I'm gonna let the rest speak. Even though my team rep me, I don't need no one, I got my own gun to protect me. Scorcher got a bit cheeky, he said my name in vain like say he can beat me. But Scorcher can't beat me, lyrically or physically, cause he's too neaky. And I mean that deeply. Yeah, he might have a knife, but his life ain't greasy. He's always on the PC, he's always online, and it ain't where the streets be. The front lines where the streets be all the time. So I can tell you the life ain't easy. There's bare CCTV, but I know when I gotta disappear like a genie. So should you not need free? Cause the streets big, so that's you that I need free. You don't have to believe me, that's what I heard. Like I heard you in lyrics from me, so I did phone your phone, but only to see if you was really involved in me. Cause I ain't mixed up in your bullshit beef. I'm in the big stuff of importing keys and Mr.'s extorting cheese, making them shiver up like a morning breeze. So fix up if you're talking to me. I'll keep the lips shut cause I talk in peace. You need to put your shut down cause it's bleed. And now there's a dry, stop hustling weed. You're on the same level as me, because your actions ain't loud and your talk is cheap. And right now you ain't walking straight. On your next tune now when you're talking deep, probably don't even get no sleep. Or sleep. That was easy, yeah. I ain't even trying hard.
I like his energy. Some of the punches are cool, but overall, like his voice and his energy for that one. Was this God's gift? I like God's gift.
And I ain't gonna try hard. I ain't wasting time with none of you guys. Shit!
And to end that chapter of the saga, we're going to hit you off with this Snoopy track. He's holding it up for the Wolfpack and E3. Let's get into this. It's the War Report. It's Logan's Army. Now we do it each and every Monday night, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Kiss.
I don't even know about Snoopy, TMWP, Smokey Wolfpack. Yo, I maniac. Say for this one, yeah. I gift. What do I do to this guy? I Scorcher. Come off the back when starting. When I kick off, it won't be kicks, I'm punching. I'll carve your face in just like a Halloween pumpkin. You know I front line up, so stop fronting. How you gonna ball man holding a blunt thing? Your whole head got stabs, punches. When I bring your grip, the pump and start pumping. You better know this. That's cause I'm on firing guns, so I ain't that Scorcher. He thinks he's back, but he uses the same like that, how he shanked up Walker. But I don't care about Scorcher. I might be a younger, he might be a older. But it don't take a genius to use a borer. I'll take when I part like I'm bagging up a quarter. Just come out of jail in the first thing I hear that Scorcher sending him for Wolfpack. I'll light him up like a candle. I know when you're bitch, you're a snitch like Randall. You still hustle for tennis. How you gonna rain on my man when we hold umbrellas? You ain't funny. I can never get mocked by right here. It's a hobby. I'm a bad boy, just not spot. I don't know who Scorcher thinks that he is, but I've done more research to find out just who he is. I was a prick in a bitch, I'm still taking boss, but you know about whips. You claim you're a bad man, but what bad man goes jail for a parking ticket? I'll take you out of the scene like Tipex. You better know this. I can get DWEP, boy, better know me. I'm SNOOP, and you might see me in a black boy, better know T in a whip with swingers, give an S key. You better know I'm too fuck for a young girl. Got away with 2 murders for bumper. So why would you think that you scare me? That's from that finding phones in a film. I'm a slim jumper, pumping kilograms, I'll pump something Feel like man running your drum with a bag of man like where's Scorcher? There's not a time in people he's never ran. So how you be telling man that you're doing this word for word? You pitch right from curb to curb, that's all bullshit. Sending for fools, that's playing with your life. Cause guy wearing red in the pulpit. Like wearing a cross in the Muslim community. You ain't got a gunshot immediately. You ain't got a lens with a full clip. Even if I didn't, I can still get busy with a toolkit. I rearrange your face, I rearrange your boat and cut your throat. You ain't no prince on the road. You ain't no prince or a toe. The Scorcher, let me get fucked with the flow. Thinks that he's fire, make him stretch up and roll. Put him out without the use of a hose. You're not a bad boy, let it go, let it go. Oi, hold on, let me get fucked with the flow. Thinks that he's fire, make him stretch up and roll. Put him out without the use of a hose. You're not a bad boy, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. You're not a bad boy and everybody knows you're a prick with a baby face and a bit of clothes. We took it to the streets, no, you wouldn't come close. Cause your name no one respects on the road. You're a big 21, I'm 16 years old. I'm 16 years old, look, but I'm better than you by loads. I'm better than you by far. You've been robbed for your car. You've been robbed for your R6 and your aqua. You're not a bad man, you're just a prick with bars. Tried to slew rules for failed. Heard you got battered in jail. Heard you got robbed for your mail. Heard you were kissing the judge on your lips in your case when he granted you bail. There's Scorchers on a hat team on a dub. Fuck trying to get a reload with a tune. Man will clap that mug, reload, then boom. Scorcher gets clapped in his own living room. If it ain't that, I'm on road with my goons, waiting to see his face on a cold afternoon. Wrap him up, shank him up, put him in a tomb. That's what happens when you send for my crew. Cause he ain't a bad man, he just any other guy. Frisco phoned him and made him apologize. So why bother sending? At least back your talk if you know that you're gonna hide. It's not like we don't know where you live. It's just there's no point running up in your crib. You're broken, so you ain't got nothing to give. Plus you already get bullied in your own pits. You ain't allowed to be seen coming out of your house. I hide there, you run your mouth like you're some kind of war guy. All this talk about linking your boss, we roll with so pork pies. Know that I roll with gift. Know that we roll with eclipse. I know that you roll with bricks and the bricks, but you roll with a stitch, and that's you. Look, I rob niggas, you get robbed by niggas. I cap triggers, you get clapped by triggers. I did gold, you fall for gold diggers. My flow's cold, you hear it and shiver. I rob niggas, you get robbed by niggas. I cap triggers, you get clapped by triggers. I did gold, you fall for gold diggers. My flow's cold, you hear it and shiver. Get me, bruv. Like, I don't know about you, but I could never get beat up and robbed in front of my girl and run away. Like, all this talk about Luke Skywalker, bruv. You got robbed for your car, you got robbed for your bike. Like, fucking stop.
How much of this is true? Please let me know.
You started hiding, bruv. That's what it's about. I Shank Walker. Blood, you're fussy, you get me? You're a big man. Go get a job. Get off the road. In fact, you're not even on the roads, bruv. Like, you talk shit, bruv. You watch other people doing rap bars like that. You ain't no hustler, bruv. You don't know nothing, bruv.
So there you have it. You've heard everything in full. The full War Report, CD quality audio, absolutely free. So remember, if you paid for this CD, go and have words with whoever took money off you because they mugged you off straight to your face. It's not about that. I'm giving this away on purpose. I want everyone to hear, everyone to absorb the levels that were going on the show. So hold tight, all the eBay scammers, all the market stall guys licking out their CDRs. Go back down the Sunday market and kick the tables over, get your money back. If you want to find out more about the show, check out www.totalkiss.com, or you can contact me on my MySpace, myspace.com/DJ Logan Sama. I'm there online. You get more free stuff from me as well. Look out for my new mix CD, The Business. That's coming out in a couple of weeks. We're going to have some more freebies as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of hype there for you on the show. Don't forget, you can catch the show every Monday night, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., only on Kiss. Catch that online as well, www.totalkiss.com. If you're on Bristol right now, you want to hear my show, you're not hearing it on Kiss, get them emails in, totalkiss.com. Let the bosses know you want to hear Grime on your radio station. Spam the fuck out of them. Go on, get some emails in. I want world domination. I want Grime as wide as it can go. So start hitting up them emails. Anyway, thanks for your time. Keep a lookout for more stuff that I do. Keep your ears open for the radio show on Monday nights. My name's Logan Sarl, and the best is of what I do. I'm out. Respect.
Yeah, that was a good little war. Everybody showed up for the most part. I'm actually happy. Just because it was so unexpected, I gotta go with Rich just talking grease. That last Wiley joint was crazy too. Wiley performed the entire time, honestly. If this was like a heavyweight boxing match, I would still vote Wiley as the best because nobody did enough to take the champ out. Did you guys do enough to get the fights and be willing to have the conversation? Sure. But you weren't able to take the champ out. And that's why I'm just like, I see why, again, this is just more, the more I research him, I see why you guys are like, he's the OG, it's yada, yada, yada. Okay, all right, I get it. I get it. But yeah, that's going to be it for me on this one. If you could please hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here.